He'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge he gained from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Now Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
For the Jaguars field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Daniels. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Trayvon Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
They'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Get it! Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles! Smash! Smash! Hurt! Hurt! 18! Pioneer! Ready!
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Now Daniels. Setting up the screen. Krosky Merritt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
79, bro. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Daniels going to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Son, this one's hot. Here we go, son.
Musgrave's got it outright. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Luke Musgrave with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Jaguars 10, Commanders nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0.
Jaguars 17, Commanders nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Daniels. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10.
Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tracking 60.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right, let's go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to the 42, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Go, go. Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. Hey, Ginger. Done.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And 10 at the Commanders' 19-yard line.
Ready up. 13 loop. Chip. Silver.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Hey. Red.
Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Go, let's go. Done. They started hot. Here we go, son.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Aleem McNeil. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, son. Red. Done.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Luke Musgrave with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 20.
Okay, break.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Okay, ready?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think are they a nickel? Do they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they run standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 8. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Smash! Come on. Set, go, 60 Eagles.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11.
2nd and 11. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
At the 21-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now. Panther 60. Cup 19. Go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Unlock Lions. Here we go. Bronco switch. Cowboy 80. Street. Reload.
Krosky Merritt is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Viking 18 Rattler.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. He's got it. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And Thomas has it. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Ralph. Hey, tomato. Done. 11. Go. Let's go. 11. Watch the bullet.
Here's Lawrence. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Focus. Hot. 13 loop. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill. Silver.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Open man, that's Felton. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now is Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jalen Phillips. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now Daniels. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Washington going to send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Hey, easy. Hey, Soko, hut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Lane. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On the 6. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but looked better on that play.
Fred on red. Hey.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Bashal Tootin.
That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list.
And the Jags will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
45, Commanders 3. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Go, League. Go. Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Krosky Merritt.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Taken in at the 22.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that we enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP?
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Porter And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Ready, ready.
And they take a knee.
Bracco 80.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here we go.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10
Cougar 19.
at the 43-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Red. Cowboy 80. Huh.
And they take a knee.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Jaguars,
they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten.